commentators drink. So, Cloud versus Greninja. Why? Oh no. I hope Ralphie's still not. I hope Ralphie's not still tuned in, because this is going to be kind of a gross one. It's actually going to be very interesting because, like, you know, when you get used to watching two players play a set so often, you're more used to seeing those players than the characters themselves. I feel like that's just sort of like we've just sort of escaped that with these two. Because no one really plays Greninja in New York besides Venia, or at least not often enough. And we surprisingly don't have a lot of Clouds. Oh, I'm so mad that's what you came back to. Miss tech from over yonder into limit cross slash as Son re-enters the room.
It feels bad because it looked like he air dodged, which looked like that's how he missed the tech and then buffered an air dodge.
It was from really high up, too. So, like, he didn't even... There was, like, no reason for this.
Surprised he went back to the Greninja.
Yeah, considering how his Fox was, like, geared up and ready to roll, I was expecting Fox to stick around a little bit longer in this bracket tonight. You know one thing I just realized about Kofi's Greninja? Not once has he tried to use Hydro Pump to edge guard.
Whoa!
He definitely went.
Hydro Pump? That was wild.
Yeah, substitute. You know, with a little shuffle too.
Yo, 2 more weeks, Jay. I'm with you.
2 more weeks.
Me too.
If Kofi got a working back air string, I'm shooketh.
Shooketh.
Because, like, Greninja's back air seems like something that should, like, reliably string together with itself, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Or at least
I think I've seen it. Well, I've also just seen it miss.
there's no character in this game like Cloud who makes Tomahawk grab look like such a dangerous response to anything. Just short hop, short empty hop, into grab, and then Cloud does a thing. Like, no one else makes it look so threatening.
Yeah.
And, like, other characters can do it too. There are other characters with good grabs and good jumps. Look at Cloud.
Because all of his moves are threatening and quick, and that was nice.
The worst part about that was because the Smashville platform rolled in during that situation, for like one moment, there was a chance that Waidu could attack the platform because there's like a little bit of drag down on the first hit. Like, that could have just not worked. He could have just smashed forward his way out of that.
That drop down up there.
That would have been crazy.
Yo, you ever realize how baggy Cloud's pants are?
Yeah, his outfit doesn't really make too much sense. Like, he's wearing, like, fisherman's boots. Like, forget the part that he's only wearing one
I think
shoulder.
you just saved him. I think Greninja was dead there.
He could have. I don't know. Greninja's a weird character. Greninja can kill and die at the drop of a hat. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that worked the way it worked.
I'm kind of happy it did.
He just went and did it for so long, got away with it, scot-free.
Because he fared. When you have an up air button and an air button. He tried to do it again. Ooh, that was a tricky there.
That was a really weird one. Like, Kofi's, most of Kofi's characters are just so unorthodox the way that he plays them.
Yeah, he plays all characters like how he wants. Oh, he's living.
Like, I'll never know if he's just a man in the middle of a character crisis or if he really just wants to play this
he's
video game.
He's just having the time.
Yoop.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That's a good eat. Waiting for more characters to get yeets.
Dr. Mario's getting the yeet.
He has a real yeet. Like, the true get out of my office throw.
As much as I like Ike's throws, I wish he got a yeet. Ooh, that feels bad when you miss a tech chase like that.
Still staying alive.
That was pretty sweet.
Giant sword. He got away with a whole gentleman's and still didn't get punished with it. That's astounding.
He's spooked.
I mean, rightfully so, but like, this match still looking like it could be Kofi's. But I don't know, man. Game 2 looking like Waidu's carving his name into it.
It's pretty close. He's just dancing right now. Platform shenanigans? No. See ya. He got up there with a Phantom Footstool.
You know, one thing I realized is there's no other Cloud except for Dark Blues who uses finishing touch, really.
Yeah, Dark Blues is touch next level.
I know the last time I said this, it was in reference to Ralphie, who I always poke fun at for never landing finishing touch. He proceeded to land like 4 or 5 of them the next tournament I casted for him. But like, no other Cloud really uses it as much nowadays.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of situations where it would seem like it would
It's so
work.
sweet, though. It's like, oh, you're dead.
Just like big dead button.
Yeah. But he's got a bunch of big dead buttons.
He has more big dead buttons than he has not, which is kind of terrifying.
There's not many characters that can say that.
Character's kind of good. It's the short story version. Character kind of good.
All right, what we got? Town and City.
Town and City for the Game 3 picks. Actually,
Oh, he tried to do the thing.
this was a really smart stage pick for Kofi, I feel, because like, whenever we've seen Waidu, he hasn't really been making good use of platforms. Now, mind you, Cloud is a character that can make great use of platforms.
This is true.
But Waidu as a player doesn't really take advantage of them. He doesn't try to shark too much. He doesn't wait around to charge up his limit, force an approach. It's just things that are absent from him as a player. So if Kofi tries to take advantage of those, or at least keep those options open to himself, I feel like he'll be able to make a lot of good use out of this stage. And the battles are already pretty tight, so
Yeah.
leaning an advantage in any one way or the other could make a really big difference.
Ooh, I feel like Kofi should have pressed the button at some point there.
He looked like he wanted to go for a back air.
Ooh, he barely snuck on that platform. Otherwise, he was dead.
Sneaky one. Oh, no.
Ooh.
That looked like bad DI, but like just barely.
Yeah.
surviving.
It looked like bad DI in the down throw, but not fair. Because on some characters, if you DI that bad, I think fair is true, but I don't want to quote me on that. You hit 10 finishing touches in the tournament?
Yeah, he like went for it a lot,
That's how I'm trying to be.
and every time he got a few of them, he like made note of it to me, because it's a never-ending battle of me saying he doesn't get them and then he gets them.
Yeah. Maybe I gotta count what moves I hit just for fun in the next game.
I don't know, man. You remember the era of Sone's not fair? All he does is fair.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good move. I didn't even think I fared a lot at that point.
Just enough for Fang to meme on you.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to the boy. Once again, not coming out to an AON when he full and well had the opportunity
What
to.
a nerd.
Definitely a
Side
nerd.
B will do it.
All right. Waidu has his shot at fighting Vinny. Now, if I remember the last time he came home for a break, he also